Showfest 2011 highlights the talents of high school show choirs from Albuquerque and the region. And it's going on all day today at the Kiva Auditorium at the Albuquerque Convention Center. And joining us today to talk about Showfest is Busse and Larry Shoaf, who are the co-chairs of this year's event. Welcome, guys. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is a really exciting thing. We've been talking about this all week long, and we've really got such great feedback from everybody who's been seeing these talented kids performing.
It's good to know. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
It's an exciting time, and so what I want to do is talk a little bit about Showfest and tell everybody what Showfest is if they've missed it.
Okay. Showfest is a high school choir competition.
Okay.
It's been going on, oh golly, for 30 years or so. Started in the late 70s, and our chorus, the Duke City Sound, took over supporting it and hosting it in 2004. So this is our 8th year of doing it.
Great.
But it's an amazing competition. You just can't imagine the talent that's showcased there.
And it has to be inspiring for so many people who are watching these kids get out and do this and getting such great response from the community.
Oh yeah, we really hope that that spreads youth music education. That's one of the main missions of our chorus since it was founded, is to foster youth music education and outreach.
That's great.
And that's one of the main reasons why we got involved with Showfest, because it's such a good venue for helping to support that sort of thing for our young people.
Have you seen any changes? I mean, you've been doing this, you said 8 years. Have you seen over the years an increase in people who are becoming more interested in being a part of this?
We've seen a growth. We're trying to expand the area that's covered by Showfest, and so we actually have choirs this year, for instance, from Texas, one from Utah, from Las Cruces, from Santa Fe.
That's great.
So it's expanding geographically.
And that's what we want to see. We want to see that continue. And actually what's really cool is, as I said, throughout the week we've been talking about Showfest, and we've been featuring a few different groups over the week. So on Monday we saw La Cueva High School's Main Street. Now they're really great. Let's take a look at the video so we can talk about what we saw. This was their performance of Aerosmith's Dream On, and I thought it was fabulous. Look at these kids. And look at the costumes and the choreography.
Costumes and the energy. That's one of the things that I love about these groups, is just they really put out so much energy and leave everything out there, and it's really great to watch them.
And so it goes beyond the vocals now.
Oh yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, as a singer myself, I can't imagine trying to do that kind of choreography and sing at the same time. Only kids can do that.
Right? I know. I mean, I'm a singer too, and I'll tell you what, the breathing techniques just to sing alone are so specific. So when you have to incorporate dance, and you also, that's an age where you're also a little bit more self-conscious. You want to look good while you're doing it too.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And they certainly do look good. And on Tuesday, we actually featured Gold Rush. And Gold Rush, of course, is the El Dorado High School chorus. And they were the ones that were stranded in Chicago after the whole Southwest Airlines situation.
Yes.
I just heard about that.
Yes. So this was their performance of Practically Perfect from Mary Poppins. And they just are adorable. I love the way they're dressed. I love the way they performed it. And they were fabulous. Have you had a chance to look at this one yet?
I haven't seen this one, no. This is new.
It's really beautiful. And what's really cool is everybody can check these out on the website. I've posted all the segments from the whole week, so if you just want to look at the individual performances and you go to casa.com, you can check through and see each of these groups performing. And so they're going to be performing tomorrow as well.
That's correct.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they're back, today. And fortunately, they're back in town, because we were worried. We were very worried that they wouldn't make it, so I'm really glad that they made it on time.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So now, in addition to those two groups, today we're also going to get to see the Continentals. And the Continentals are from Sandia High School.
Yes.
And you said you did get to catch a little bit of this one.
Yes, I got to watch it and actually recorded it. They do a great job.
Oh yeah, talk about energy. I felt like this one kind of took me back to almost like a 70s or Solid Gold kind of vibe, right? Didn't it have that funky, cool, back in the day look?
Yeah.
And they were singing, what is it called, Dance On? Is that what it was?
I believe that was it, yes.
It's really fun music.
And it can relate to anyone. Like you say, back in the 70s or 80s, you know, we remember the kinds of things that we sang back then and listened to, and this is very nostalgic because they bring those songs from all the ages back into something that's modern.
Absolutely, and I love to see that, and I think the parents appreciate that as well as the kids. So it's a really nice way to incorporate family time and go and support these local groups who are so talented.
Yes.
It's really fabulous. So what I want to do is I want to let everybody know you've got plenty of time to get to Showfest. It's only early in the morning right now, and it's going to run all day long at the Kiva at the Convention Center. That's in the southwest corner of the older building on the west side. It's $6 for a session or $10 for the whole day. That's an easy way to spend not very much money and have a good time. I think that's great. And are you both going to be there, of course?
All day long.
Absolutely.
Yes, so you're going to have to bolt out of here and go and listen to some music, and that's a fun way to spend the day. Well, you've got a long day ahead of you, but you certainly have a good one ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love seeing the kids perform and all the energy they have and how talented they are and how much they support each other.
Absolutely.
It's really great.
And we wish all of them great luck today at Showfest. We tell them to break a leg, yes?
Absolutely.
And
yes.
Larry and Michael, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your time.
Our pleasure. Thanks
and thank you for all that you do for all of the singers of the community. We appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day at Showfest.
We do. We will.